Hey everyone, Gaten here, and today we're going to be making a looping animation using the graphics interchange format, otherwise known as a GIF. Now, I love making GIFs. I've gotten 2.8 billion views on my own GIPHY channel over the years, and I'll be honest, I don't actually know what that number means, but it sounds really cool to say at parties. So we're going to be making the animation using this character here. He kind of looks like a Vermonter in his 30s, you know, just beaten down by college debt and the, I don't know, general cost of living. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. It's like not funny, but it's a self-portrait of me. That's what's happening here. I'm making a self-portrait. We'll be using 3 apps to make this happen: Fresco, Firefly Boards, and Adobe Express. First up, Adobe Fresco. If you know anything about me and my work, you know I love this app. It's an awesome, super powerful drawing app for your iPad. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm going to select the pixel brush, and I'm gonna use the color blue, just because like, this goes back to the old Bristol board me, drawing with those no photo blue pencils. Old habits. I find it works really well for my work. So I'm gonna do my rough sketch, and then I'm gonna take it over to do some of the line work, where I'm gonna use the basic round vector brush with some smoothing set and a little bit of pressure sensitivity, just so I can kind of get those tapers with my line work. Once I have my line work done, I fill in the character and add some details. From there, I'll kick it over to Firefly Boards. Now, I get asked a lot here how I use boards. The biggest thing that I like about it is that it gives you this ability to kind of do all the phases of a generative workflow in one project on one canvas. So you can do image generation and video generation all right here. You can share it with your colleagues. They can collaborate. The canvas is infinite, so you can just like brainstorm and create forever, which is pretty awesome. I'm gonna use my illustration as a reference and then start to prompt to create sort of like the final render of the character. And once we have our character model, I can generate some turnarounds, all the different things I would need in an animation workflow. From here, we need a scene. Now, like I said, the character kind of reminds me of like a Vermonter or kind of anyone in New England. You know, he's got Muck boots on. Look at those boots. We're gonna generate a scene. Now, where I live right now, it's kind of early spring. We've got a lot of snow on the ground still, but there's kind of like some mud. The sun is starting to poke through the clouds. So let's do like an early spring kind of wintry scene with this character and place him kind of in that environment. And there we go. He's got his shorts on, he's got his muck boots, he's standing in mud, there's still some snow. It's like a true New Englander, this guy. And once we have our scene, let's generate the video. Now, again, this is gonna be a looping animation, and it's pretty easy to do. It's relatively low lift work. All I do is select the same image for both the first and last frame. From there, we're going to begin to prompt. We don't need something super crazy. I always find that GIFs work best when it sort of just conveys an emotion and is something that you would you know, share to react to maybe whatever's happening in a conversation that you're having via like text message or on Slack or wherever you're communicating with somebody else. What is the emotion that it conveys? Who knows? We're gonna go over to Adobe Express and find out. Here in Adobe Express, I'm going to create a new project, reset my canvas to a 1x1 and import my video, kind of set everything up. You know, bring my video into my project, get it on a timeline, scale it up. And this is looking pretty good. You'll notice the video quality here maybe looks a little rough. It's okay, this is gonna be compressed anyway because it's for a GIF. Also, I find with Express, the resolution can be a little bit low on playback, but usually the output looks pretty good, and we'll see what that looks like at the very end. So down here on my timeline, it works just like any other video timeline you're familiar with. I don't have to do much because our animation already loops, but if you want to kind of build this out a little further, you could do some basic editing here. I'm going to add in some text because I want to make this sort of into a meme. Just me in my 30s. That's what this is. Up here under download, I select the GIF option and I'm gonna leave the quality at medium. You could go higher or lower if you want. And just like that, you have a meme-ready GIF that you can share with your friends and convey that this is you in your 30s. So what new piece of content are you working on next? Drop a comment, share, I don't know, tell me about it.